walk in the park for Lawrence,
Wow.
who really is coming back. On the back of some high-scoring form. He proved it even against one of the very best in the country, Weissmas, who.
Lawrence actually big choice. Lawrence big choice.
Sorry, yes.
It was Godwin who got the result.
Exactly. Pardon me. Yes. Yes, definitely. Choice, who also is one of the best in the country. So I mean, it's an all Liverpool affair for me. It's an all Lawrence affair for me. This might be now the end of the road for UDS as well.
Well, he'll be dropping down to the loser bracket. That is if it does come to pass.
At this moment, there's no loser bracket again.
No, he's still in the winner bracket section. So surely,
at this point, there's no bracket there for the losers. It's going to be a loser bracket final versus winners bracket final. Oh, are you talking about third and fourth? Because it's just a champion we are looking for right here.
Wow. It's going to be interesting how things are going to be turning out, but it's going to be a very, very interesting one. We've got Lawrence who's still sticking with the almighty Reds. Liverpool have done damage for him all day long, and the Plus Legends esports man looking to carry on with his fine form. Mendes, Godwin. Looking to start off the game very, very well, but Lawrence, we have to commend him for defending very well at that as well. I must say, Lawrence's defending hasn't gotten the credit that it deserves. We've been looking at the attacking side for so long. We've kind of slept on the defense, but kudos to you, Lawrence, Plus Legends esports player. You have been terrific in defense as well, but we'll have to be seeing goals in this one as well. Bring on the winners bracket final. Lawrence versus Godwin is coming to you live. Firmino into Salah, faking that shot that Lawrence brilliant head. Can he seal it off with a goal? We've seen the roulette for him once again. It seems to be his dream at this point. Henderson returns it to Salah, heel to heel. Very good block from Godwin. Keep Pembe at the right place at the right time. A very, very solid block from the Frenchman at the back. Brilliant two ball. Mbappe bearing down on goal. Decides to go for the cross. Was that the best option? Was that the best option? Messi. Mendes. A good pass into Neymar. Godwin's play has been also very good. Those diagonal passes, I've seen that all day long from Godwin. In that first game against that KNUST game was a very, very good one to watch. Those diagonal passes is what did it for him, and it's gotten him to where he is now. But we've seen how terrific Lawrence can be on the attack. As that pass also came in for him, didn't really work out. Neymar. Lawrence has been touted as surely the best player from Kumasi. Won that Kumasi version of the FIFA Uni Clash very, very convincingly and deserves to be here. And he's proven why he needs to be here as well. He's been a menace online and he's doing the business offline as well. Neymar trying to find that football with Mbappe making those lurking runs, but just couldn't beat it. Cross coming in. Sometimes these crossing situations are so tricky, and you have to be wary. One thing I've noticed already from Lawrence, he likes to play that Joel Matip at that right back spot, maybe trying to utilize that right advantage that the Cameroonian has got in the back line of the Reds. And so far so good. It has worked to perfection. Brilliant pass. Nunez, he's got that option of Gakpo waiting. Is Lawrence going to find him by the 10? Not the best of 10s as the defenders in that way are really blocking that ball. 3 minutes to go in that first half. Still no goals in our winners bracket final. Neymar, Messi, turning. Messi looking to thread that pass in. Brilliant off the pass. What a move. Almost grounded it off with a goal. Very, very patient from him. And he almost grabbed that goal out of there. Mbappe gets the lofted header. But it is going to spell the end of the first half. A lot of goal mouth action on both ends, and both guys seem to be poised for the final.
Well, far from what I expected from the beginning, where I believed or thought Lawrence would be, going in guns blazing, but then kudos to Godwin from UDS, who's really kept Lawrence at bay and stopped his goal scoring form in the first half only. Well, there was still some second half action and then of course a second leg to be played. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, still hoping that Lawrence gets on his scoring boots and start getting in the goals.
Well, Vespa still backing his fellow American to do the business against the UDS man who has proven really to be a very good FIFA player. Fabinho, Henderson, Lawrence, his attacker. We haven't seen too many goals, but it has been fluid. I won't lie. It has been fluid like we've been seeing, but just the goals that are not coming. Salah, Gakpo, very good chance. The reverse elastico coming in there from the Dutchman. But no, the defense of Godwin has also been very top-notch. Brilliant through ball. Mbappe doesn't have really much options. Surely going to recycle this. Dash recycle this. Finds Neymar. Trying to get one into the Portuguese Renato Sanchez, but very crowded. But that is why you put Renato Sanchez. That right there. That recovery tackle is why you put Renato Sanchez in your team. Very aggressive. Almost a complete, one of the most complete midfielders in the game as well. Another lofted pass. We've seen Godwin go to the lofted pass. It's very tricky to defend, and he almost worked out for him on that occasion. 60 minutes gone in game one, as both of our guys do not have any goals to show for all their attacking prowess. But we are laughing how KG it is. Well, maybe Vespa isn't loving it. We know Vespa is a man of goals. But if it's a tight one like this and it's tactical, as the winners final has been like this, I love it as well. Who is going to make the grand final? Who is going to be a win away from securing 10,000 Ghana cedis? That is what we are all here for. This is the game to know who makes it to the grand final of the FIFA 23 Uni Clash. And we've got 20 minutes in our first leg to find out. Henderson, Gakpo, good turn, just can't break away for him. Gakpo went to back once again. Nunez, what a step in from Sergio Ramos. A very good one. Step was coming in there, but it seems like Lawrence just can't break Godwin down.
Really trying to decipher where the problem is coming from, but then Godwin has quite some good defense also. So I'm sure that has been a reason why Lawrence hasn't been able to get any goal yet. Very good and tight defending from Godwin. If Lawrence is to cast his mind back to those patient build-ups and few passes he used against Choice Baja, he definitely might get in a goal or two at this moment in time.
But Vespa still hopeful that Lawrence is able to find that sparkling form that we saw him show against Choice Baja, but at the moment doesn't look like it's going to happen. In that 5 minutes, no goals on the clock. Who is going to have that clutch factor? Is it going to be Lawrence, who's currently on the attack? Massive, not the best of passes in those moments. Neymar gets that run for Mbappe, finds that two ball into Mbappe. Can Godwin seal this first leg off? Does that emphatically as well. Kylian Mbappe, a very great goal. The Frenchman strikes from close range, and this one seems like the predictions are just not working at this moment. And with a minute to go, Lawrence down by a lone goal in the first leg. Who saw this coming? The man who just beat the comeback record esports man Choice Baja is down in the first leg. This is what we love to see.
Definitely. This is what we enjoy. I mean, that was a shocker for me right here from this seat. That goal getting in very late from Godwin, really sending some chills down my spine. But then, of course, like you said, this is what we love to see. I love to see the challenge. I love to see that, okay, well, just one man can't have it all easy. There's someone to always put in a challenge, and I really love this from Godwin coming in all the way from UDS and still being present in the very last stages of this.
Who say Tamale boys no FIFA play? Who say? Let me know in the comment section who kept writing the UDS boys off. I hope you are changing your mind soon enough. Because they are really, really good FIFA players.
Shouts to all the Alajis and the Malams and the Babas all the
We
way from
salute
the
you all,
north. We
people.
salute you all. But then, another interesting fact that someone whispered in my ear is the fact that, Godwin also actually comes from Sunyane. Yes, he's a student in Tamale. So, he's representing them on the tickets of school.
Well,
but
then the Sunyane fans in the chat,
yes,
salute you all
Sunyane fans as well. And, funny enough, he mentioned that Sunyane players really can defend.
I quite know a few of the Sunyane players. King Tanko, you can mention Firmino, who's also from Sunyane. So,
Yes.
we now know where he gets the defending
big ups even comes from
Sunyane.
Yeah, from
Wow.
the
Wow.
Yeah, from the Bron region.
Hey,
So,
Charlie Accra players, you sure say you catch like that?
well, that is the message I've kept preaching. The reason why I was really supporting Lawrence here, but then actually, in fact, for both players, is the fact that they are very good players outside Accra, not just in the capital. And big ups again to Game Analyst for giving us this opportunity to see some of these players, and it's amazing to see how they have really, stood up to the challenge and proved their worth. That indeed
it's not like Accra hasn't put its best foot forward. If you put Weissmans and Choice top 5 this year, you could argue they are in there. So surely it's good enough to win something like this. But the players from outside of Accra have
both beaten them.
Yeah, sure.
Lawrence and Godwin have both beaten.
The result just show clearly that outside of Accra, so teams out there, plus Legends Esports, I salute you all.
Yes.
You didn't look within the boundaries of Accra. You extended that boundary. You saw him on Ultimate Battle right on this channel. This is where he had that breakout game. And Plus Legends signed him onto their team. So if you are looking for that breakout game, subscribe to the channel. It is going to do the magic for you. As we wait for both of these players,
some esports teams out there would also, be keeping tabs on Godwin as well, because he is also putting in quite a decent performance, and I believe someone may just hit him up and probably give him an opportunity to be signed.
Is Godwin going to be like DJ Juvenile from last week?
Well, I really wanted to make that comparison, but then of course Juvenale's performance was out of 108 players and getting into the final.
But we could say with the number playing at UDS, I'm hearing 30 to 40.
Oh, really?
It's not up to that same 108 standard, but it's still a difficult feat.
Definitely.
To
It was
really
still so. Shouts to Godwin again for his great performance. That's all. But then the second leg is up here on the science. Let's see.
Well, Godwin, you are 98 game minutes away. Well, if you hold the lead, then you are 98 game minutes away from making the grand final. You will be one win away from getting your hands on 10,000 Ghana cedis. But this man is right in your way. Lawrence KNUST. Will he drop down to the loser bracket is the big question for today. We kick off this game with Lawrence still sticking with a team that has done the business for him so far. The Mighty Reds from Merseyside, Liverpool versus Paris Saint-Germain once again for the final game in the winners bracket final. Ramos, Marquinhos. So the lineup there once again, Ramos and Marquinhos. Interestingly, Godwin doesn't play like how we see the Accra players play. Usually, when Accra players are having Sergio Ramos, he's usually playing in the midfield area, the defensive midfield. This time around, it's not him. He's putting at his natural role, I should call it, the centre back role, and it seems like it's really, really working for him. It looks like he's not playing that 5-back formation. Godwin really doing his business with this one. Salah, Lawrence. We've raved and raved about how good this guy is attacking. Well, this is the moment to show it. The roulette once again. We've called that his trademark move, but just some more composure. Getting your players at the right spots is just so key. And after that roulette, with just the little space he had, the shot, they have enough power to beat the goalkeeper, Salah. Here comes Cody Gakpo once again. He's been dangerous all day long. Lawrence probing and probing. You can smell like a goal is coming from here. Brilliant pass into Gakpo. Wow. The follow-up shot, green, but just can't find the back of the net.
So unfortunate in that situation there for Lawrence, who could have, gotten in an equalizer on aggregate, but the ball just hitting the, woodwork right there, and I believe he's now warming up towards the, goal-scoring feat that he has in previous matches shown right here. And so he definitely should wake up from that slumber. But then also again, I mean, Godwin, very, 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 very resolute in defending so far. And he now wants to add up to his talent.
People, if you just joined the chat, if you just joined the stream, well, if you're enjoying the production we are giving to you, kindly smash the like button, kindly subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. That is the way you can make the Ultimate Battle team smile too. I know we've made you smile with this excellent production and all the giveaways we've been doing. Keep enjoying the FIFA. Keep enjoying. There's more coming. Ultimate Battle fans, you know how we do it on the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Join the family. Let's make this a really, really big blast. Well, the FIFA 23 game analyst uni clash brought to you by yours truly, of course, game analyst, the man himself. But we're 30 minutes gone. It just seems like Godwin is now going to try to hold on to the ball. We're going to see a lot of game management from him as well. But I'm expecting Lawrence to throw everything he's got at it. Because once you get to this stage, you do not want to drop to the loser bracket. Being in the grand final as a winner, as someone from the winners bracket, it gives you a very, very good advantage.
Well, most definitely, Lawrence will just have to do exactly as you said, throw everything that is within him at the game. He needs to put in the best attack. He needs to, push it all in and maybe, get the goals right there.
Well, with that technical problem coming in, word from the Ultimate Battle and game analyst team is that this game is going to be restarted due to that problem we just faced. And well, since the scoreline was still at 0-0, no harm is done. We can still continue where we left from. But we're starting all over again with the second leg of the big one, the winners bracket final. Neymar. The ball to Hero at the top part for Godwin. Messi. A very strong, robust tackle from Fabinho. Fabinho's also made a move to the Saudis. Maybe next year we're going to see a lot of Saudi teams in the tournament. I'm hoping to see that.
In fact,
the team that has Firmino, it has Maximin in there as well, and Mahrez all on one team. The front line is going to be deadly. All 5-star skillers will be seeing a lot of moves coming in there from that Saudi team.
The entire world is gradually now even going to be shifting attention to football, maybe in Saudi Arabia. And look at this as an opportunity for Lawrence, and he was this. No time in getting his equalizer. Darwin Núñez, the Argentine.
Well, the Uruguayan Darwin Núñez with a very strong finish. Lawrence, KNUST, bearing down on goal like that. The strength from Godwin is what does it for me. Shoves his defender into the opposite direction, creates the space for him, finds the back of the net, levels things up. Well, our final has taken another turn. Our winners final has taken another turn. Keep the comments coming in. What do you make of the game analyst tournament? What do you make of the FIFA you've seen so far? Are you impressed? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be reading them ASAP. Neymar. Hakim. Can Godwin regain that lead back with the way he's playing? He's now committing bodies forward, and it's going to be interesting how Lawrence reacts to this tactical change. It just kind of gives him the momentum to also go at Godwin, because now he's not going to play as defensive as he was earlier on. Godwin will now be opening up a bit. Fabinho. Henderson. Next change of pass with his skipper. Well, it seems like Liverpool are going to lose their whole midfield with Fabinho and Henderson looking to move to Saudi. Wow. Gakpo with a big block in that area as well for Lawrence. Mendes. Neymar. Into Mbappe. Messi has been so good in another crucial pass, but Virgil van Dijk, the big man on the back, with a big block. With all you've seen so far, would you go out of the way and then just say Virgil van Dijk is the best defender of FIFA?
Wow. FIFA 23? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, this year, currently FIFA 23.
That's
You could throw some names in there as well. We are seeing a lot of players use PSG, so we could throw in Marquinhos. He's quick. Yes. He's quick. He's got that good front tackle. We could throw in Rafael Varane with the way players also use France as well. So yeah, there's a lot of very good defenders. But for me, it's the Dutchman, Virgil van Dijk. He's got a speed. He's got a power. He's got a pace. Everything you want in a defender in FIFA 23, Virgil van Dijk is the whole package, and he's doing a wonderful job at the back for Lawrence. Salah, Henderson, Chris passing, can't finish it off though. Chris passing from Lawrence. That has seen, and looking at Lawrence, he seems to go to one skill move when he's in trouble. Yeah. The roulette, an unorthodox skill move from Lawrence, I should say. When you ask a lot of players, what's your favorite skill move? It's either the reverse elastic or elastic or step overs. You don't hear them speak about the roulette too much. Today, well, the power of the roulette has been on display from Lawrence. He's used that very, very well, and well, he's given him that chance to be able to make the grand final of the Game Analyst FIFA 23 Uniclash as we end the first half of proceedings. I'll be reading some of the comments now. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Carter Best backing Lawrence to win 3-0. Well, Carter, I'm sorry, he's conceded a goal, so it's just not going to happen for you. McMario Bruce, interesting, says he played Lawrence yesterday. The way he attacks is so weird. Interesting. Wow. The way the attacks are giving him goals, guaranteed that they are producing a lot of goals. Ramos, Sanchez, Godwin hasn't been too bad himself. Mbappe can latch onto that pass, taking his time. Can he finish it off? Really, really crowded. Lawrence, kudos to you. God is defenders in those situations where attackers don't like, and it gave Godwin a lot of things to think of, and kudos to Lawrence for defending so well.
Well, Lawrence seems to gradually be finding his mojo back. I have been asking him to gradually do so. I'm loving it. He just needs a goal or two now to cement his comeback and make it really complete. It's about now. It's still halfway comeback. That wouldn't be enough to guarantee movement into the next in the West tournament. If he really wants to win, he needs to get in some more goals.
Well, if he surely wants to win, the goals must be flowing. Sanchez, Godwin. We are getting to those crunch moments where the big players make the big plays. We've got about 30 in-game minutes to go. Still nothing to separate both sides. Lawrence putting up his best. Godwin also putting up his best. And we are all here for it. You know, it's competitive when it comes to ultimate battle. Bringing you the Game Analyst Uniclash. Hakim. A very good pass into Neymar. Can Godwin restore back his lead? It will be a very, very rapturous one from the Ultimate Game Up. But no, the pass, not the best. And Lawrence grabs that ball back. Fabinho. A very good pass from Firmino. Lawrence building and building. Surely he is going to cut back into that box and looking for his options. Gakpo. Henderson taking his time to assess his options and find the best possible. Well, Henderson is not that man to make those kind of private runs, and he is stopped in his track. The Englishman, not the quickest of players, even with a 95 by row. I must genuinely say not the quickest, but very, very tactically sound.
Well, he's also a part of the bandwagon that has left European football for the Saudis. So Henderson for this season wouldn't be seen at Liverpool anymore. What do you make of this current transfer season?
Well, if you're looking at real football terms, it kind of brings down the excitement. But for FIFA terms, I'm highly excited. We're not going to see PSG next year. We're going to be seeing different things. Messi's in the MLS now.
What if you're to choose a team offline?
Well,
next season, which team are you choosing?
Offline mode, I'm waiting for Mbappe. I can't choose now. Wherever Mbappe is, surely that is where it's going to go. Wow. Speaking of players who are going to be influential next year, Godwin could be a choice for players to be sticking with Liverpool. You almost get Lawrence that lead there. But Kylian Mbappe's move is going to be so crucial. The French national team is still there. Very, very solid. If it doesn't really go well for people, they're just going to go back to the French national team, which is solid and secure. Final 4 minutes to go after 2 legs of FIFA. This could be horrendous. Neymar! That was the chance. That was the moment for Godwin to take the lead. What a big chance for him. Just couldn't capitalize. Godwin throwing everything at it now. Lawrence almost gave it away. Final chance now. 1 minute added. We're going to see some heartbreak surely if a goal goes in from here on now. A very good block. And we go straight into extra time. I think it's befitting with the way they've played that they go into extra time. Both players have just been tremendous.
Yes, exactly. They have really played in equality to each other's strengths. I mean, they have both been at the same level. They have been on par in terms of performance. And so I even think this penalty, I mean, there might be penalty kicks for us to decide how we're going to be separating them, because as at yet, regular 90 minutes and another regular 90 minutes has not been enough to separate these two guys.
Are we going to see our first penalty shootout of the day? Well, keep our fingers crossed with this one. Firmino can't get it off that byline. Sanchez, a very close one indeed. Godwin versus Lawrence, a game worthy to be called a winners bracket final game. These two guys have played their hearts out. They deserve to be here. And we are going to enjoy all the action while we can. Fabinho. Henderson returns into Fabinho. Firmino. Salah. A very good run from Joel Matip, but Lawrence decides to ignore. He's going up front now. You know there's danger coming when he does this. Matip, the player of the game that has just changed the way the game is being played for Lawrence has to be Matip. Him being in that right back spot just cuts off those aerial balls from Godwin, and he's been just tremendous. He's been also very good in attack. I think he's made that difference for Lawrence at the back for the Liverpool side. Marquinhos. 1 minute to go now. We could see the end of the first half of extra time come very surely with Godwin. Surely going to take his chances for this one. Mbappe gets off of his man. What a chance and what a big block. Alisson Becker in goal. Wow. Are you going to credit Lawrence for saving that, or you just think it didn't work out for Godwin there? Wow. Godwin with 2 huge opportunities to grab the victory, just can't finish it off. What a game we are witnessing. The chances have not been coming as fluid as we want, but in the final stages they have come. And Godwin just lacking a bit of the clutch gene that we all love to see. Second half of extra time, bring it on. The winners final. Wow. Proving to be a very difficult one to call. Henderson. Salah. Salah once again. Can he punish it? Well, that was Luis Diaz actually. A change coming in from Lawrence. We have 10 minutes to go. Looking to shuffle the pack. Salah returns it. Lawrence can't get away from his marker. Brilliant defending all game long. Almost 118 minutes, and Godwin has been staunch defensively, I must say. Even though he's down by a goal, I must say I've been very impressed with him. The UDS player is a very good player. Wow. 1-1 on the aggregate scoreline. Diaz. Well, are we going to see him play for that last attack? But it's very interesting. The Kumasi man throwing everything he's got at it. If he's going to get a heartbreaker of a goal, it's going to come now. Gakpo turning, returns it to Henderson. What if we get that goal now? Well, decided to go for the 1-2, but Darwin Núñez couldn't finish it off. Well, penalties, here we come. Here we go now. Godwin starts it off with a Brazilian from 12 yards. Neymar, one of the best penalty takers in game. Can Lawrence finish it off? Alisson Becker in the way for a spot in that grand final. Neymar, save from Lawrence.
And now here's Lawrence with an opportunity from the middle here, and that's a big goal.
Goes in a very good direction, but what an emphatic finish from the Egyptian. Mo Salah giving Lawrence that green light. Messi, save! Lawrence putting on a masterclass.
Masterclass will be the Titan contention. Yes, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, getting his second penalty kick right on the spot.
Wow, Lawrence just seems unstoppable. Godwin, you need to score this. Godwin, you need to finish this one off. Mbappe this time around grabs that middle spot and gets that goal.
Here's Darwin Núñez right behind the ball. Darwin Núñez, and it's been saved. The big save there from Godwin.
More dramatic scenes coming. Godwin, you need to score to keep your winners bracket hopes alive. Renato Sanchez down the middle once again. Lawrence coming back into life.
Well, now this could be the opportunity. And
What
oh my
a
word, saved it again.
We are into sudden death now. You miss this and Lawrence scores, he wins. Godwin, what do you have for us? Makes it into nice 1-3-2. Very, very strong.
This is now or never for Lawrence. Can he? And he does. 3-3
Wow.
now on the penalty kick scoreline.
Into the traditional sudden death now. Godwin, keep Pimbe. Not the best of kickers, but we'll take it. Here comes Godwin. Finds the back of the net.
And here is Joel Matip for Lawrence, and it's been saved.
Godwin
And ladies
from
and
UDS.
gentlemen,
Godwin from UDS, you are into the grand final of the Game Analyst Uniclass Finals. What a way to make it. You are one win away from getting your hands on 10,000 Ghana cedis. Wow. Yes, right. Save Matip's penalty. And what a banger this game has been. Don't go anywhere. There's more action coming on the Ultimate Battle channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We take that quick break. When we are back, there's more action from the Game Analyst FIFA 23 Uniclash. Here at the OTM Game Hub, the FIFA 23 Game Analyst Uniclash, where all the players are poised from this one. 4 universities, 2 from each of the schools, a lot to play for, a lot to win as well. First year joined by our excellent gentleman here. Chema, kindly tell us your name and the school you are representing.
Oh, Mela UCC.
Mela UCC. There's 10,000 cities on the line. Do you think you are good enough to beat everybody else here?
Oh yeah, if I wasn't good enough, I won't be here in the first place. So me being here means I stand a chance, just as my other competitors. So I'm poised to get started.
Very, very confident. That is what we like to see. Confident FIFA players. I also speak to my gentleman in the camp here. Kindly tell us your name and then the school you are representing.
Kofi Lexis, KNUST.
Wow, so UCC, KNUST. It looks like they are friends here, but when they start holding the controllers, we put the friendship aside. They are going to go down to business. 10,000 Ghana cedis on the line. Have you played in a tournament that you've seen a lot of money on the line? Do you think maybe you might be under pressure?
Oh, no, I'm really under pressure.
Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Kindly tell me your name and the school you are representing.
I am Godwin, Japan, UDS.
UDS. So we've seen UCC, we've seen KNUST, and we've seen UDS coming all the way from Tamale. It was quite a long ride. Would we say that?
Yeah, a really long ride.
Then being as that is long, you have to also make good use of it. Come and win 10,000 Ghana cedis. Do you think you're up for it?
Yeah, I'm really prepared for it. So you wait for what's going to happen.
Wise Mass, good morning. Well, I know probably coming into this one, you might be touted as the favorites, but maybe there's pressure on you because a lot of these guys, we haven't seen them playing before. Some new play styles in there. Are you nervous a bit?
Oh yeah, I'm actually nervous a little bit because a lot of people are actually expecting big things from me. But I'll play my game and see what happens. So yeah.
Well, when there's 10,000 Ghana cedis on the line, even the top players are nervous. I'm even nervous because there's a lot of money on the line. I'm excited for this one, the FIFA 23 Clash. Well, game analyst. Well, finally, before we leave, we speak to one final person who seems very poised because he's sitting the closest to the trophy. Big man, are you feeling the pressure sitting close to the trophy and knowing that there's 10,000 cities on the life? First, kindly tell me your name and the school you represent.
Nikhil Nati, UCC.
Well, another UCC, so you're the second guy from UCC. I've already heard your partner very, very confident that he's going to take the money home. What makes you think you are going to be the number one when everything ends?
Oh, God day, so I did.
Short and simple from my man. God day, so he did. But actually, if God day, if you play the game well, we are here for the FIFA 23 game analyst in class. Stay tuned.